Three, two, one. Okay, 800.
Okay na po.
Turn pa.
After 19 minutes, it comes the galaxy show.
Okay.
You're like a robot.
Sony releases the first version of a robotic dog with the ability
I worked on one of those for 7 years. I never found 3D stuff.
Sa may taasan, bibila ka po ng buwa.
Ito na po ba ang magagala dito? Ito po. Yung ginawa na siya.
Dito natin to dali. Which means they have had first steps. The possibility of life on this planet is quite exciting. The Mars exploration program was created because humanity's need to understand this mysterious planet so much like ours, yet still so different. The survey goals of this program can be made. Check out there's life. This leads to
Wait, ako muna mag-isa. Kasi na.
Lahat, pagkaan natin ito. Dinosaur yung sa kapla.
Is that Gabby and Tita? Kanina yun. Yung ano na tayo. Astronaut na tayo. Pwede. Wala. Hindi kasama tayo.
just in our own Milky Way galaxy. If there were, they look like us, think like us, they believe science is
Jovian upstream, ion acoustic waves. Whistlers. Third, multi-hop whistlers.
naman makita si Alice. Picture ko. Good job, Alice. Good job.
He found out that the planet revolved around the sun.
I was prepared to say.
Years ago, you could explain your way to the first trip projects to achieve. And for a really long time, this idea of gravity was until 1960. A simple clerk at the Swiss patent office named Albert Einstein thought of gravity differently. Gravity as a mere force may not yet be the complete explanation. You may see it or feel it, but as you are attracted to the Earth's also attracted to you. The Earth in such minuscule degrees is also falling towards you. Thanks to Einstein and his theory of general relativity, we know now that gravity is not a force, but a fabric made up of interwoven threads of space-time, which is bent towards the objects.
Ano ginagawa mo?
Hindi ko ma-reach ko yun. Wala, hindi ka marinig. Nasa ko universe ka. Oo. Hindi ko marinig.
The library. Wala, ikaw din. Sino may hair mo?
Ayun yun.
Hindi ka na. Sige na. Ito sa kanya. Paano nangyari yun?
Try nyo ma'am, shake yung ulo nyo ma'am. I-shake nyo ma'am.
Tara, punta na tayo dun sa ano.
Ito muna, tignan mo. Lahatin na. Ano to, Daddy? Daddy. Daddy. Daddy.
Ala, di pwede ka.
And to this day,
About something colder than ice, dry ice, and ice, we call it liquid nitrogen. Saan po gawa si liquid nitrogen? Sa nitrogen ka, but it's just in a liquid form. So, liquid nitrogen is colder than regular ice because ang ice natin, mga yellow, which is made of water, ano kaya temperature nila? It's 0 degrees Celsius. But liquid nitrogen is colder than ice, dry ice, it's below 0. Can you guess the number? Negative what kaya? Yes. Negative 5, negative 0? Negative 5. Mas malamig pa po than that.
Negative 55.
150?
190.
190. Close na po.
200.
So, it's between 190 and 200 is actually negative 196 degrees Celsius. So, by 6 na siya. So, it's at least 200 times colder than regular ice. So we're gonna be talking about that. I have here my picture. And since dry ice, liquid nitrogen is very, very cold, I need a very special gloves when handling these things. Okay, I have here my cryo gloves. These are gloves. They're like mittens, but they don't use it for hot things. We use it for cold things. Okay, I have here my picture, and I have here my tank. It's very heavy right now, right? Okay, I'm gonna pour out the liquid nitrogen. 1, 2, 3. Whoa. Yan muna. As you can see, I'm gonna push it up. Ano nangyayari sa kanya? Mukha siya? Kind of looks like what's happening. It looks boiling, right? It's boiling right now. It is really boiling. So even though here in the museum, it's very, very cold. It's, let's say, 20 degrees Celsius. That's actually very, very hot for the liquid nitrogen. So the negative 196 degrees Celsius will boil at 20 degrees Celsius. Masyado na siyang mainit. So since it's boiling, our liquid nitrogen is now evaporating. It's turning into a gas, turning to a nitrogen gas. So that's how cold liquid nitrogen is. So even though 20 degrees Celsius for us humans is very, very cold, it's cool na, but for liquid nitrogen, that's very, very hot. Okay. So what do you think is gonna happen if I put my hand in liquid nitrogen?
Burn.
It's gonna burn? Yes.
It's gonna turn to ice.
It's gonna turn to ice. Okay, so we'll do that experiment. Who wants to volunteer their hand? Wala, no joke lang. That's dangerous. So instead of using a human, hindi mo, Eh, bawal po yun. Malalagyan pa ako sa Costco. Okay. Instead of just using a human living thing, we'll be using another living thing. This one. This one is a flower. A flower is living thing? Yes, right. So it's a living thing. All living things are made out of cells. And all cells are mostly made out of water. Okay, so we're gonna let's say 5 flowers to liquid nitrogen. Don't worry, we didn't take this sa trees po. Just, pinulot ko lang po sa sahig. These are our flowers that fell from the tree. Okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna see what's gonna happen to cells or to living things when you put them to very, very cold substances. So right now, these flowers, I put it on my hand and I squish them. And if I open them, it's very, very soft. And if I open my hands, flower pa din siya. Wala masyadong nangyari. Okay, but let's see what's gonna happen if we put it sa liquid nitrogen. Inside. Sorry po, mabigat lang po ito. So, medyo matagal pa. We're gonna put liquid nitrogen. Then we'll add our flowers. Ayan. So the sound, it's sizzling. It's like we're cooking, right? But instead of using heat, we're using cold things, right? We're using liquid nitrogen. I'm gonna shake it around. Okay. Now I'm gonna bring out our flowers. I'm gonna put it on my hand. Okay. I'm gonna bring out one flower. Is it still a flower? Yes, flower by here. Put it on my hand and I squish it. It's very what? It's very crunchy. Very it's very crunchy, right? It's like glass. So what's happening here is just because living things are made out of water, once you put the flowers na po to liquid nitrogen, which the temperature again is at least 200 times colder than ice, the cells of the flowers, the water inside the cells of the flowers will freeze up. Kaya nagiging, that's why our flowers are turning to very brittle na material. So we can just break it like ice, right? Or like an eggshell right now, right? Because all of the cells or all of the water inside the flower are now frozen. That's gonna happen if you put your hand to liquid nitrogen. This is gonna happen to your hands, right? And then we don't want to do that, okay? Okay, so now for our first experiment, we put living things to what? To liquid nitrogen. This time, let's try to put non-living. Can I ask your help me for this one? Take it back. I have here my new man, he'll be helping me. If you want to pour out, take it. You pull out the liquid nitrogen, and I have here another non-living thing material. This one is a balloon. What's inside the balloon?
Helium.
It's just helium, possibly helium. At least helium is part of our atmosphere, right? The air around us. But this one is just air, a mix of different type of gases. If this is just pure helium, it will float up. But this one is not floating up. So it's just more than helium, different things other than helium. Okay? So how many balloons can you fit inside the pot? One. So if you put one, yun na yun. Diba? Hindi na kasha yung pangalawa natin balloon. Masyado na siyang masikip. But if you keep adding liquid nitrogen, can you add a bit more, please? Lang. I'm gonna massage this one. I'm gonna massage our balloon. Oh, okay. I'm gonna put the second one. Kasha pa?
Yeah.
Kasha pa. How is that? Wow, that's a good one. How is that possible? We don't know yet. We're gonna learn it together. Okay. So we have how many balloons inside the pot? We have 2. Kasha pa ba ang pangatlo? Can you put the third one? Third balloon? Yes, kasha pa. Well, what do you think is happening to the first 2 balloons? The 2 balloons that we added? Yes. It's getting crushed right now? Okay, how about you?
It went to a different dimension.
It went to a different dimension. Okay. That's a good one. How about you, my dear? What's your raising hand? Nag-freeze siya. Okay, can you add a bit more? Okay. So we need lots of, here? Liquid nitrogen.
Excuse me.
Yes. Oh, sorry. Is liquid nitrogen like acid? Not really. So I think liquid nitrogen a bit in the neutral, bit not really acidic, it's really neutral. So it's almost like water. But of course you don't usually use liquid nitrogen for freezing things up. Yes, I do.
What happens if you digest it wrong?
Oh, what happens if, well, before it reaches your stomach, it's gonna freeze all of the start of your digestive system, your mouth, your tongue, and your throat. So it's not gonna reach your, I don't think you're gonna feel it once it's inside your stomach anymore, right? That's really a problem if it goes into your stomach. Okay, but right now we added how many balloons inside the pot? We added 3. I'm gonna bring everything out and let's see what happens. So may nasabi, it's frozen now. It's now went to a different dimension. We're gonna check our pots. May butas po ba yung pot natin? Is there a hole? There pot? Not really. So it's still probably inside our pot, right? Okay, first balloon.
Crunchy.
Third balloon. Observe what's gonna happen.
Appetizing.
Third balloon. Okay.
Yummy.
What's happening now? It's expanding.
It's expanding by itself.
It's expanding by itself.
It's gonna pop.
Is it gonna pop? Hopefully not. You can cover your ears though. You can cover your ears if you think it's gonna pop. We're gonna put this on. No, okay. So what happened? Diba kanina, nag-deflate siya, parang nag-deflate yung balloon natin. But right now, once we brought it out from the liquid nitrogen, it started to expand. So what's happening here, once we put the balloon filled with air inside the pot with liquid nitrogen, it's very, very cold. All of the gas molecules inside starts to slow down. Bumabagal sila, right? And since they slow down, they kind of lessen the space to each other, just like us humans. When we're in a cold space, we tend to huddle it together, right? Nagdidikit-dikit tayo. Pag malamig, nagdidikit-dikit tayo. But once you brought out the balloon from the liquid nitrogen, where the temperature is much warmer than the liquid nitrogen, the gas molecules again get excited at naglalayo-layo naman sila. Same thing with it's very, very cold and hot and humid here in the Philippines. Hindi din tayo nagdidikit-dikit masyado. That's what's happening with the gas molecules inside the balloon. Okay, we're gonna keep this one na. Para hindi na siya pumunta, we're gonna set this aside. Okay, so now we put living things, non-living things to liquid nitrogen. Now, let's try to add naman a big difference to temperature, right? So we're gonna try, so again, liquid nitrogen's temperature is at negative 196 degrees Celsius. We're gonna try to add a boiling water. Ano pong temperature na para mag-boil ang water? It's 100 degrees Celsius, right? So, water goes at 100 degrees Celsius. Temperature of liquid nitrogen is almost 200 times colder than ice. So, merong parang at least 300 degrees Celsius difference. Malawak, malayo po yung gap niya, no? So, that's what we're gonna do. I have here a freshly boiled water. I'm gonna bring it out.
Yummy.
Okay. We're not gonna make tea or coffee today. We're gonna make something delicious. What I want to do.
My grandma.
I'll borrow na lang yun. Sige. We're gonna pour liquid, Iman's gonna pour liquid nitrogen inside the pot. Okay. Thank you. And then we're gonna add boiling water. You can bring out your phones if you want to take a video of this one. Oh. Sasabog ba? Hopefully. No explosion today. Okay, but let's see kung sasabog talaga. Okay, are you ready? Yes, let's do a countdown. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm gonna roam around. Please don't touch the ball, please touch the mist. Ayan. Ayan, para nagpag-usok lang na.
Pinasukan.
Malumok na din naman na. This is it.
I'm scared.
You're scared? Right? Yeah, it's cold. Okay, what did we form? Right? When we mix these two together, we form a very big explosion of the same thing that we see in the sky, starts with letter C, and it's a cloud. So when we add the hot water to the liquid nitrogen. Liquid nitrogen evaporates very quickly. Also, since it's cold, cools down very quickly then. And then forming our clouds here. That's what happens when you mix two big things together. That's a very huge difference in temperature. Okay? So that ends our experiment about liquid nitrogen. Thank you so much for watching. Yung sulat ko at 5 p.m. Ibang experiment namin. So balik ko kayo here. Any questions, I'll answer them. Thank you so much and have a good day.